Hi guys, I'm Carl. I'm a critic, and that's why they call me Carl the Critic. And today I'm going to do another bracket. This time I'm doing the Great Franchise Wars. Right here to follow up the Disney one. This one should be a little bit shorter. I'm sorry for the last one. That took like 30 minutes. This one should take a little less than that. So, I love the little good luck nerds right down here. I'm just going to correct one little thing in this particular bracket. So where it says DCU, hold on, it's gonna be like, are you arrested that? Yeah. It should be technically, because I'm very particular. DCC Yeah, DC Cinematic Universe, because it's Detective Comics Cinematic Universe, or DC Comics. So, right now there's that. Alright, now without further ado, we're going to now do this ranking. So, here's the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Jaws franchise. So, compare between the two, Marvel, obviously. Whoa, that's big. That's from before. I'll fix that. I can fix it. Alright, easiest one. Because Jaws has one good movie, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe has a couple of good ones. A couple of bad ones, but neither here nor there. Alright, next, it's Halloween or the Fast and the Furious. I'm not really a big fan of Fast and the Furious. That being said, when Halloween is bad, it gets really bad. But I'm never really bored with it, so I'm gonna do Halloween. The John Carpenter one I can always go back to for my fix. Alright, so next, Alien or Star Trek? That one's also tricky, because in my opinion, Alien is definitely the better Alien is the better science fiction movie by itself than the Star Trek first movie. But there's also more Star Trek movies than Alien movies. I'm going to go with Star Trek for this one, because that one was more of my childhood than Alien. But Alien, it's really tricky. If we're going by the first movie, then we would do Alien, but there's a lot more to it than that. Friday the 13th or Harry Potter? Harry Potter, for sure. There's only two bad movies from the Harry Potter universe, but we might get to that in a later video. I might as well do this side now, give this side a break. So next, we have Star Wars and the DC Cinematic Universe. I mean, is it really a contest? I actually auditioned for a role in the Star Wars Force Awakens movie, and actually did get a call back, but then when I re-auditioned, they didn't call me back, so that answers that. Now, these are two movies that I'm not huge fans of. There's the Child's Play movies, and then the Mission Impossible movies. Man, you know, for something that's supposed to be Mission Impossible, they always seem to come out clean in the end. So, that's a tricky one. I think I'll go with, but the Mission Impossible movies are just better made films. So, I will go with Mission Impossible. I do love me some Child's Play once in a while, though. My favorite is the second movie. No one else likes it, though, but it's my favorite. That's all that matters. Oh, by the way, I should probably say that this is just for fun. This isn't just an opinion of everybody at Nobody Cares Productions. This is just for fun. Don't take it seriously. Anyway, Indiana Jones or Rocky? Okay. Though Rocky 4 had that stupid robot, and again, Indiana Jones 4 had those. Well, should I spoil? I shouldn't spoil. I'll just leave it to people to see it. Indiana Jones, it traumatized me as a kid. And then finally, on this side, we have Elm Street and James Bond. So, I will say in this case James Bond, because it's funner. Though Nightmare on Elm, it's a really close one. It's really close. But I gotta go with James Bond. Alright. That is one side down, now we get to the semifinals. So, the Marvel Cinematic Universe versus the Halloween universe. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, for sure. I mean, I hate to admit it, but it is better. And Star Trek versus Harry Potter. Again, I'm just gonna go with Harry Potter. Again, with the exception of 2 of the movies in the Harry Potter world, there hasn't been anything bad. Okay, back over here. Star Wars versus Mission Impossible. Star Wars was more part of my childhood than Mission Impossible was, and not on top of that has some better characters and more memorable characters. So, call me biased, but Star Wars. Okay, Indiana Jones, James Bond. You know, what would happen if we had Indiana Jones fighting James Bond? But you know, just for fun, I'm gonna go with this is so hard. Between these two. I don't want this video to be too long. I will go with James Bond. Made my decision. It's gotta be James Bond. Do 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 do. Okay. Now finally, between these two, which gets down to the finals, we have the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the Harry Potter Cinematic Universe or the franchise. I keep saying Cinematic Universe, you know what I mean. So, we're gonna go with Harry Potter again. Stronger movies, more fun movies. I don't have fun with Marvel movies. I definitely have fun with the Harry Potter movies. But over here, I guess that question goes to James Bond versus Star Wars. Which ones do I have more fun with? Do I have more fun with Star Wars, or do I have more fun with James Bond? You have to also bear in mind, with these questions, with like these movies, they're completely different genres. So they're perfectly passable for whatever genre they are dealing with. Star Wars is science fiction, it's fantasy, in the sense that it's got its own universe. James Bond is supposed to be in our universe. It's action, it's adventure, it's spy, it's espionage. It's cool in its own right. So, the last James Bond movie, though, really just sucked. Spectre. That was terrible. But there are also a lot of fun movies. Some potentially really close to politically incorrect movies, but that's part of the fun because they were a product of their times. So, I believe I'm gonna have to go with Star Wars. Alright. And do that. And that. And that. And that. And now we're gonna move it here, and now the big finish. Which one of these two is the best franchise? Harry Potter or Star Wars? So this one's a little tricky. Again, they're two different genres. One is like fantasy in terms of like magic. One is fantasy in terms of science fiction. The one determining factor here that puts Harry Potter over the edge is the fact that it does not have terrible... Well, it has one terrible prequel so far, but that's a tale for another day. So Harry Potter is my favorite of all of these franchises. There you have it. That's my trip picks. We've got some really good Marvel Cinematic Universe. We got Harry Potter over here, Star Wars, and James Bond dominating over here. So we had some really good ones. These were really good. I feel like this could also have been a much longer thing, because you also have other... I mean, did you know that Psycho has a series of movies? I don't think anyone's ever going to see them or pick them in the franchise wars, but, you know, that's good to know. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you all in a bit. Take care.